Hi, it's Annette, and today I'm bringing you a video all about my major at NYU called Media, Culture, and Communication, or MCC for short. So you may have heard about MCC or still be confused about what it really is. So I thought I would make this video so that you can have a better idea and understanding about the unique area of study that is MCC. To give a brief overview, MCC at NYU's undergrad level is a Bachelor of Science in Media, Culture, and Communication, and it's a pretty popular program at NYU, and it falls within NYU Steinhardt School of Culture, Education, and Human Development. And sometimes when I tell people my major is MCC, they often don't really know what it really means, but it's a little bit difficult to explain just because it's pretty broad and covers a very vast field of subjects. If you want to keep it simple, it can be compared to other colleges, communications, or media majors. However, it is still a bit different from that. On NYU's website, it's defined as the study of media and technology in their cultural, social, and global contexts. So these are all, again, very broad topics, but you can imagine it like this. If you have any interest in the realms of media, culture, or communication, this major will allow you to explore a very broad spectrum of niches to help you figure out what you want to do with your career. So this will make a lot more sense as I dive more deeply into what classes are offered within MCC, but overall, students in MCC have a lot of control and flexibility of what classes are interesting to them, and they're able to map out their area of study accordingly. Now going into what classes are required for MCC students, we can start with the liberal arts requirements. This requirement list involves mandatory writing, foreign language, science, and social science courses. There is a very broad selection of classes that you can take within these requirements, so you don't really need to be scared just in case you're not a very STEM person. I remember taking a linguistics course to fill up my science requirement, and MCC is very accommodating for taking AP or IB credits from your high school. So I fulfilled most of my liberal arts requirements from my AP exam credits. Next, there are 16 credits for the liberal arts elective and 16 credits of unrestricted electives. So liberal arts electives involve any classes from the College of Arts and Science. So here you're going to have a super wide selection so you can take any class that sounds remotely interesting to you. But since you have to already take 16 credits within the College of Arts and Science and 16 credits within NYU overall, I would honestly suggest that you work towards a minor or a second area of study if it works with your graduation requirements. CAS has a lot of minors, and it would be really helpful to add on to your MCC major in order to make your area of study a little bit more specific. For example, I added on a business minor and a data science minor, which both fall within CAS, on top of my MCC major. So while I'm working towards these minors, the same classes are also contributing to my graduation requirements. Next up are the MCC major specific requirements. This includes 3 classes in the MCC core, which are 3 very theoretical intro classes to MCC. Students often complete these 3 courses within their freshman or sophomore years. Something to note about these classes are that they're very reading and writing heavy and also pretty theory focused. So they weren't personally my favorite classes because I prefer classes that are a little bit more practical to the work I'll be doing in my internships or career overall. However, they were pretty much easy A's, so I can't complain about that. There are also 2 other MCC requirements that are New Student Seminar and Inquiry Seminar. So New Student Seminar is a pass-fail class that all new MCC students have to take. So it's basically just to help you get adjusted to the curriculum, and it also can help you make friends within MCC. Inquiry Seminar is a research-focused class where students can learn about specific research topics, for example, psychoanalysis, and there also is a class called Netflix in Latin America. So I would recommend that you choose a topic or class that you're pretty interested in so that the class is more enjoyable for you. Now I will go into the MCC focus and framing courses, which will paint a better picture to you on what MCC can do for you. So MCC's courses, aside from the core classes I previously mentioned, are divided into 5 categories. So you can see here how students can explore and choose which concentration that they're most interested in. So you have to take 2 framing courses, which are more general, and 4 focus courses, which are more specific. And from within these courses, students can explore what they like, dislike, and map out a class selection that works best for them and the careers they're interested in. The last list of requirements are called professional electives, and here you need 12 credits from classes that work to help you get skills you may need in your career. And you can choose from a variety of different fields, for example, politics or journalism, and this means you can choose any class that falls within that program. For example, you can pick any class that falls within the econ program, and you can select your classes because every econ class is going to begin with the econ class code. For example, the econ courses are going to begin with econ-UA, and the marketing classes are going to begin with MKTG-UB. So personally, I'm pursuing a career in marketing, so my professional electives largely fell within the marketing program. And that's all you need to know for the MCC curriculum. And now I will move on to the recommendations I have for MCC students or prospective MCC students. Firstly, MCC is not too packed with requirements, so it's honestly quite easy to graduate a semester early or even a year early if you have previous AP credits to apply or take a summer or January term. I know a lot of people who graduate early at NYU, and it honestly makes sense, especially financially, since NYU is quite an expensive school. My second recommendation is, since MCC is pretty broad, I also recommend adding on a second area of study by either double majoring or adding on a minor or double minor. So if you have some kind of idea ahead of time on what classes you want to take at MCC, it's very likely that you will easily be able to add on that second area of study because you have plenty of time and flexibility within your requirements usually to add on those extra classes so you can get those minor requirements or double major requirements out of the way. So for example, I never took a January term or summer term extra on top of my regular course load. However, I'm still on track to graduate on time with my major and added 2 minors. So what kind of jobs can you even get with MCC? And the short answer is honestly any job, unless you're trying to be a doctor or something. Some people look at MCC's broad nature and think that it's a con, but actually, depending on who you are, the broad nature of MCC can really help you out. For example, it's a great thing because you won't feel trapped in a specific area of study that you chose fresh out of high school when you were 18, because there's a lot of room for exploration within MCC. So you won't feel like you're stuck in something that you don't feel passionate in. Also, you can go in just so many different directions within MCC. I know people within this program of study that are going into sports marketing, journalism, producing, finance, and it's all very possible within the way the curriculum is built. And the curriculum, of course, has some broad courses that may not be as relevant to you or what you want to do in the future, but the same goes for pretty much any other degree program. And I think MCC really gives you the room to, of course, build the fundamental skills, but also explore what you're passionate about. So personally, I was able to really hone in on the specific areas that I was passionate about, and I've gotten opportunities in all kinds of different industries like tech, finance, consulting, ad agencies. So there really is no limit to what you can do. So overall, MCC does have its pros and its cons, and it's definitely not for everyone. However, studying MCC definitely pushed me to explore who I am at NYU, and it really taught me to take risks and challenge myself to figure out what I like and what I want to do. And it did contribute to help me get my dream job. So I would honestly say that it was a good decision on my part to choose to study MCC. And that's all for today. So leave any questions in the comments down below, and I hope you have a great one. Bye.